Hello world. Today I'll be showing you how to create a AR image target. The first thing I want to do is download Unity Hub and install the editor. Currently I'm using 2021.3.11. You can see the other versions available here. Once that is done, you'll create a new project. Since I already have a project created, I'll just be using the same one. And right, so now we're here. I'll just show you a preview of what you can do. I'll be turning this image of a IKEA membership card into something like this. So we're gonna do something more different. I'll show you how we're gonna create a Turtlebot, an AR Turtlebot using the Turtlebot logo as the track image. What you wanna do is make sure that you actually install this Vuforia engine. We'll be using this to assist us for this project. So just download it. Once it's downloaded, you should be able to see this package. And once that package is downloaded, just drag it into your assets folder. Then follow the instructions on the screen and install it. Once that is done, you should be able to see the Vuforia engine. What we're going to do is add the AR camera of the package. And we won't be using the main camera, so we'll just delete these. So under the AR camera, you want to go to the Open Vuforia Engine configuration, and you'll need to add a license key. So to add a license, just click Add License. It'll bring you up to this page, and you can just create a new license. So once you have a license created, you just need to copy this and place it in here. And that's all you need to do. Next, we want to create a image target. So under Vuforia Engine, create image target. And for this image target, you will need to have an image. So I'll be using this Turtlebot 3 image that I took from their official website. Make sure the texture type is sprite. Yours should be default if you have your own image. Set it to sprite. And the image target, drag the image that you selected into the texture slot. And you can see that that's the name of the image. Under the advanced, you want to make sure that the dimensions are set correctly. So I've printed out the image, which is right here. And it is about 0.1 in width and about 0.083, but this should be fine. And setting the dimension is quite important because it will help to track the image more accurately. And once you have the image created, you want to create the object. So using the 3D object, you can actually create using the basic view shapes. What I'm going to do today is different. I'll be using the Turtlebot 3 model, which you can also get it from the official website. From the official website, under the components, you should scroll down, you should be able to see the model. And then download it, and we'll drag it into our hierarchy. So this is what the 3D model will look like. What I'm going to do is just change its rotation 90, and I'll change its y-axis. There we go. So this is how the model looks like, right? I believe it's Yeah, so that's the origin. I'm gonna change this to move it up slightly higher. Okay. You'll know why I'm doing it, because that's the height of the image. And if I were to make the model at 0, it will be through the image target. So setting it a bit higher would be fine. And then make this object a child of the parent. So let me just check through image target. Just remember, from image, drag the image to be tracked, the advanced, set the dimension, and for the object, just reorientate it if it's necessary. What we're going to do is now go to the build settings. So for the build settings, what you're going to do is they're running Xcode because I'm running on Mac. Just use this, and for the player settings, okay, we are going to create, let's just make sure this, if using Mac, just make sure that under the iOS, you have the ARKit plugin installed. If you're using Android, there will be an Android section. And then since we're using ARKit, just make sure that it's required. Under the player settings, you can name the app that you'll be creating later. Let's see. There's nothing to be created here. Resolutions. All right, everything looks about right. Search image, everything's fine. Debugging and other settings. If the override feature is clicked, make sure to uncheck it. And yes, so you should follow everything that you see here and make sure that everything is the same. Yeah. So that's about it for the settings. Once you're here, just make sure you add open scenes. You can save this scene as TP3 for the tree. Save it. And then make sure, I believe yours should be under the Windows Mac Linux platform. Just click iOS, then switch platform. And once this is done, just click build. Now create a new folder. Just call it build. And that's about it. Let's go back and check. Okay, so we don't want to have this here. I'm gonna make sure that you create a new folder here. Create a new folder. We'll call it build, and we'll build it here. So once this is done, so this is what you'll see normally, just a plain image. But once you have built the app, what you'll see is this. So now you can see the model, right? Now even put it side by side the actual Turtlebot, so you can actually see how realistic it is. So that's how you can create a AR image. If you want to learn more, then click the link below in the description. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment below. If you enjoy watching the video, do give the video a thumbs up. If you're looking forward to more videos, do hit the subscribe button. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.